let's talk about this because it's very interesting. So I explained in my last video what Cassandra's whole deal is, and it's likely she's the other character beside Priam in the second part of the fire snippet in Ilium. But there's an interesting theory for the first. And once again, possible spoilers for Ilium. Let's discuss! So before that fateful day before Paris had to pick between three goddesses, he grew up not really knowing that he was a prince. While his true parents were King Priam and Queen Hecuba, the latter had a foreboding dream during her pregnancy with Paris, that she had given birth to a blazing torch. Sound familiar? This is where Aeschylus comes in. In Greek texts, he's another son of Priam and his first wife Aespe, and he's a seer, aka an oracle, who was taught to interpret dreams by his grandfather. He is told of Hecuba's dream, and he interprets it as the downfall of Troy itself, and further claims that the unborn baby, Paris, would be the reason for the fall. When Paris is born, Aeschylus further pushes this, saying that in order for Troy to be safe, the baby had to die. Way to ruin a birthday. So then how did the Trojan War even happen, if Aeschylus repeatedly gave his warnings? Well, no one really had the heart to get rid of that baby. Hecuba refused and Priam followed, so instead the task was left to Agelaus, Priam's chief herdsman. Snow White style, Agelaus could not bring himself to hurt Paris, and so left him on Mount Ida, hoping nature would claim him instead. Astonishingly though, Paris survived. How? He was suckled by a bear. Don't ask me how. It's Greek mythology we're talking about here. It doesn't usually make a lot of sense. Agelaus returns after 9 days and is surprised to find Paris still alive, and so he brought him with him in a backpack, in Greek pera, which is why Paris was named this way, and raised him as his own, instead bringing a dog's tongue to the king and queen as proof that he had done the job, when in fact he did not. That leads us into Paris's childhood and teenagehood and his fated judgment between three goddesses, which definitely needs a whole video for itself. Lots to get into there.